We got guys. Welcome to the stream. We got guys, everyone. Apologies for the delay getting on. I had a bit of an issue, health issue, sort of, in a way earlier. I wasn't good, well, because I was out in the sun quite a while earlier. I sort of got a little bit not sunburnt, but obviously got a little bit lightheaded and had to go to bed for a while. It's my own fault. I shouldn't have been out in it, and it's still boiling hot, really hot. So I'd really been out in it too long. So obviously I weren't feeling great. So so sun kind of got to me a bit, basically. But I'm here now. I had to cancel it a bit earlier on, so I had to delay it, basically. But I'm here now anyway. I've also got a few comments here, actually, as well. Be up to you, Luca. I don't know if you're still in here, but thanks for being in here. Well, whenever you were probably expecting me to come on, and I wasn't. So apologies, mate. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm cool anyway. Apologies about earlier. As I say, I wasn't feeling great. After being out in the sun too long, basically, really. That's what it was. Could say a bit of sunstroke, I guess. Yeah, would say it's kind of sunstroke I had. Coming from an Arsenal fan, I'm not going panic yet. I still believe we can retain it. But have you seen United out no way pulled surprise move for Tillemans? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I see that. I see that, mate. Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, a good signing. I think he's still a good player. Yuri Tillemans, very good player. Bruno G and Rodgers will be acceptable. I can see both happening. But why are we fiddling about Bruno G money? We got 300 million spent. Yeah, pay Bruno 80 to 85 mil, Rodgers 120 to 30. That's 200. Yeah. Yeah, well, you lot got more money than sense, didn't you? Now, let's be honest. So, but yeah, I think they're both good, great players. But they definitely help your team, your squad. Definitely boost it, upgrade it. That's for sure. I can't see Alvarez happening if it does replace Havertz. Havertz is decent, but not exactly world class. That's true. If Gyökeres can combine with Merino as third choice, Merino proved for Spain in World Cup. Yeah, that's true. We shouldn't sell Gyökeres for Alvarez. Yeah, but I tell you what, Alvarez was superb, wasn't he? What about that goal for Argentina? But what a worldy goal the other day he scored, wasn't it? Amazing goal in extra time against Switzerland. So he's still one hell of a player, Alvarez. He was great at City as well most of the time. He done pretty well there. So yeah, I mean, you're getting a great player there if you do get him, that's for sure. Anyway, let's get on to the Bees news, transfers. A couple maybe leaving the club, maybe on loan or maybe permanently. So let's get on to them and start with this one. Because this young man doesn't seem to have played a lot for us. I don't think you've seen enough of him, and it's Yunis, Emre, Konak. We seem to have had him a little while now, and he hasn't actually seemed to play many games for us. Well, not the full team, senior team, maybe for the B team or under 21s, whatever, but not the full team. And how do we know what this guy is actually really like? We haven't hardly seen him. You know, I don't get this. If we're trying to sell him now or go off on loan, I mean, he was off on loan at Oxford before, so I don't know really. I don't know what's going on with this. So Yunis Konak, obviously, we bought him. Was it 2024? So he hasn't been at the club that long. Let's be honest, 2-3 years, if that. And why are we now selling him? What is the issue with this? I don't get it. Still only 20, defensive midfielder. You know, he seems to be a really, really good player or something. We had high hopes for him. So why now? Obviously, he was bought by Thomas Frank when he was here during his reign. So I don't know what it is now. Why we suddenly don't seem to want to play him now? I mean, we hardly see him at all. Since we bought him, I thought, well, what's going on? Anyway, 12 hours ago, it said Trabzonspor is reportedly considering Brentford's Turkish defensive midfielder Yunis Emre Konak as part of its long-term planning to strengthen its midfield rotation. According to reports, the main obstacle in the transfer talks is the fee, with the English club demanding approximately €10 million, who joined Brentford in January 2024. Spent the second half of the previous season on loan at Oxford United. Let's go to the full story. Right. It is reported that Trabzonspor is considering Brentford's Turkish defensive midfielder Yunis Emre Konak as part of its long-term planning to strengthen its midfield rotation. The technical staff is said to have taken an interest in the 20-year-old due to his age and development potential. Well, I thought that's what we bought him for, wasn't it? His development potential. Isn't that really why we bought him, I think? For his development. And, his promise, his ability. According to reports, the main obstacle in the transfer fee talks is the fee, with the English club demanding approximately €10 million. Well, we could demand even more, surely. I would have thought. So that's nothing in a way, is it? I think we should ask for more. But there we go. It's still obviously a lot for them. While Trabzonspor continues contacts to lower this amount, one reason for Brentford's negotiating position is a 12.5% sell-on clause owed to Sivasspor, the team he obviously came from. After moving to England, Konak spent the second half of the previous season on loan at Oxford United. The Trabzonspor management is expected to determine its plan for the transfer following the conclusion of discussions with Brentford. Konak, who has 16 caps for the Turkey under-21 team, joined Brentford in January 2024 and has a contract until June 2029. Its current transfer market value is $3.5 million, I believe, $3.5 million. During the 25-26 season, he made 10 appearances in the Premier League. Didn't seem a lot. Didn't really notice him, to be honest. 16 in the Championship and 17 in the Superliga. Wrexham has also reportedly been associated with the player. Well, it seems like he's going to go then, doesn't it? I mean, I just don't get this one. Why now are we wanting him gone? What is the? Are we sort of saying he's not good enough, or what? Are we not trying to develop him? this is a head scratcher for me. Why suddenly now are we letting this guy go when we thought he was good? We thought he had a talent. Obviously, Thomas Frank thought he was good enough. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gone, got him. I don't know. I just don't. This is so strange. This one. It is strange. We do strange things at times, I suppose. But anyway, obviously we thought he's not good enough. He's not going to develop enough, or what? That's what all I can think. But it doesn't seem good. But I don't think we've seen enough of him anyway to really know. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. We'll see what happens with that anyway. Yes, another guy that no one's seen really enough of for the ability he's got and supposed to have, and that's Fabio Carvalio. A bit of an enigma, this guy. I mean, he's still only 23. Supposed to have so much ability. Supposed to be a real talent, and yet we still haven't seen enough of it. We've seen it in glimpses. So this is another one who could leave, whether it's just a loan or full permanent. Maybe I think we should. Although it's saying we won't get enough for him, we won't get what we paid. So maybe it might just have to be a loan to get his fitness. Well, I think that's what it's saying here. That get his fitness and match fitness back and everything. And they're talking about maybe going to Sheffield United on loan. Obviously, attacking midfielder. One day ago, this was a report in March, stated that Brentford planned to move Portuguese attacking midfielder Fabio Carvalho this summer. The 23-year-old has had a difficult period since arriving from Liverpool in 2024. His previous season was ended by a torn ACL, which is not good, not great, is it? It's horrible. In November, Brentford, who paid up to 27.5 million, so it's not a small amount, really. 27.5 is quite a lot for him. Would likely struggle to receive a similar fee now. Yeah. A loan move could be explored to help him regain fitness and form. And it's been suggested that Sheffield United should use their existing contacts at Brentford to secure a deal. His contract with the club is valid until June 2029, and his market value is listed by Transfer Market as £8 million. Sorry. Hull City have also been linked with the player, which he's been with before. Was he on loan, or he might have been there for a while, permanently or something? Yeah. So that's the thing. We're not going to be able to get a lot back for him by the looks of it. So I think for the time being, we should try and get him fit, get him playing. Let's see if he can actually produce something. He done it at times. He did do it at times last season, I've got to admit. Especially against Chelsea, that late equaliser there to get it 2-2 at home. We were winning that. I think it was 1-0. Then they come back, Chelsea winning 2-1. He, of course, got that late equaliser in injury time. We all remember it. I do. He also got goals to get us through in the Carabao Cup. A goal or two there. He has produced at times, but only at small occasions. That it would be interesting if he can get his fitness back now. He's coming back from a bad injury, but if he can get that fitness back, obviously if he does go to Sheffield United or whatever, get his fitness back again, minutes under his belt. Let's get him back in the team. Let's try and get him playing. Maybe that fee will go up again at some stage. But at the moment, he's got to get his fitness back. So let's hope. I'm just hoping now Sheffield United might have him, or someone will have him, to get his fitness back. So anyway, let's go to the next one, which will be I'm actually going to talk about ones that, well, certainly one we may get still, who knows, and one that has made it known he doesn't want to come to Brentford. So actually, let's do that one first. And that's this guy, Christ Inel Ule. Another one from Trabzonspor. We seem to have a lot with Trabzonspor at the moment. Seems to have a lot of things to do with them. But anyway, he's made it clear he doesn't want to come. So it looks like one we're not going to get. 45 million, I mean, it's a lot as well, let's be honest. But he's obviously a real talent, centre midfield, 20 years old. But it's saying here, according to Tuto Mercato, Trabzonspor midfielder Christ Inel LA prefers Fiorentina as a destination over Brentford. So, well, that he's saying then he prefers that. So really, if Fiorentina are in for him, or do come in for him, he's going there, isn't he? There's no chance he's going to come to us. Unless we bid big money. But then again, why would he come? He doesn't want to play for us. So it's no good paying all that for a player who doesn't want to be here. So I would say we should count this one out and leave it and move on, this one. As good as this guy obviously can be, or is, it's not worth having somebody who don't want to be at this club. So I would forget about that one. I really would. But this one for me, I think, moving on to this, Daizen Maeda is the player we should be after. And we nearly got, apparently, anyway. So, with that in mind, let's look at this article. He's 28. He's got a lot of experience, so late 20s, but he's still young enough, still can play a few more years at least. Left wing position, 20 mil. This was 7 minutes ago. Daizen Maeda had wanted to leave Celtic, while Brentford were interested. So this was like last season, I believe, sometime last season in transfer window. This was spoke about anyway and was talked about. But the move was blocked by the club. So Celtic, obviously, because they could not find adequate replacement. They couldn't find one. So Maeda has reiterated his desperation to move to the Premier League. Manager Martin O'Neill confirmed there is some resignation regarding Maeda's potential departure and stated he would personally love for Maeda to stay for the final year of his contract. In an interview with Pivot, Maeda stated that he has always wanted to play in the Premier League since joining Celtic and thinks this year could be his opportunity. Maeda said his strongest desire is to play in the Premier League for a minimum of 1 year. He added that the situation is not yet decided and is about negotiations between Celtic and the other party. Noting that until that is finalised, he has 1 year remaining on his contract with Celtic. So if we are still interested in this guy, if we are Still connected. I mean, obviously it's blocked before because obviously they had no adequate replacement. I hope we can go back in for him because I read elsewhere that he doesn't mind where he goes. He's not fussy about where he goes, which Premier team he goes to. I see links with Everton. I'm hoping they won't go in for him, but if they do, I hope we fight and try. I mean, if we tried getting in before anyway, I don't think we should give it up. I think we should go again. Why not? I mean, this guy is what we want. He's all his attributes say he should be a B's player, a definite B's player. So for me, I think it's a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer about getting him. But will we though? Or will we let this go? Will we sort of miss out on a top player like that, who we tried to get before anyway? I think we should go again with it. I really do. He's a proper player. Yeah, let's do it. I hope this does happen again. I hope this gathers pace again. I mean, look, the fact we tried getting in before, surely. Now we've got to try again. If we have to battle others, we'll have to battle them. If it's Everton or whoever else, let's try and put money. Let's give it a good fight and come out and pay a bit more if we have to for him. Why shouldn't we? We've got the money there. We obviously have. Let's battle whoever we have to battle and get this guy. Definitely. He should be a B's player, I think. He nearly was before. So let's try again. Obviously, he doesn't seem to mind where he goes. He wants to play in the Premier League, and that's it. So let's go again. But anyway, let's move on to one that we sort of have been looking at for a while. Whether, I mean, the thing is, the guy is at Barcelona. I don't really know how you say his surname. I mean, his first name is Roony. But he hasn't got another name called Wayne or anything, but no, or Mickey or whatever. But anyway, right. So anyway, it's this. Right. Let's move on to this. Brentford is one of several Premier League clubs that have inquired about the situation of 20-year-old Swedish winger Roony Bardghji. I think it's Bardghji. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, obviously Swedish, but I don't know whether it sounds Swedish, but it must be. So yeah. And so it looks like we have tried to we've inquired, I believe, about him. And let's have a look at a few comments here about it. I mean, this was 1 month ago. Not exactly sure about this. He doesn't fit the profile of wingers we usually go for, and he'll surely cost a lot since he's a Barcelona guy. No one's saying injury-prone youngster. That's exactly our profile. Yeah. Good point. We're definitely signing him now. There we go. Injury-prone youngster. Yeah, one for the bees. Yes, he'll cost a lot, I'm afraid, and the wages he'll want to be on as well will be a lot. Yeah. What's the official news? Linked to the rumours. And they've got one there. That's transfer feed. That's where I've sort of read it on as well. There's this as well. A recent one, I think a week or so ago was this, I think. Yeah, and Barcelona's young star, Roony Bardghji. Bardghji, I believe. Trains in London with FSCR, which doesn't mean a lot though. Doesn't mean he is here to talk with us or anyone else. Barcelona's young Swedish star Roony Bardghji was in the UK to train with the fantastic FSR TV over off season, keeping sharp ahead of big season ahead. So that doesn't mean a lot, as I say. Doesn't exactly mean anything that he's going to talk with us or anyone else, but who knows? Who knows? And this, of course, on the Griffin Park Grapevine Week rumour. Brentford makes surprise move for Barcelona star. Brentford launch shock sweep for Barcelona star. Brentford are showing serious ambition after launching a shock sweep to lure a talented Barcelona star away from Camp Nou. So let's look at the comments here. So obviously the Brentford website. Talk community, what you'd say, whatever. Not sure how much in this given. They put exactly the same article out with Leeds instead. Yeah, Leeds United eye shock move for Barcelona race, which I've seen that as well. And Villa, apparently. Reminds me of when we were linked with Emre Moore. Not sure he will ever live up to the early hype. 500k following that account, so it might be a decent source. It's managing Bartha. Would love him here, superb player, in with the Fiend, his brother, Onion. Here we go. Yeah, so he's Bardghji then. Bardghji. Onion, he's very good too. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not. I just realised I'm not sharing this, but anyway, I am now. Yeah. Oh, I love it. That's great. Onion, yeah, very good too. Yeah, Onion Bardghji. Yes. Same crap sauce as last time, linking us and what's that? 100,000 others or something. It's lots of bullshit sites quoting each other, like the AI version of Chinese Whispers. All seems to stem from Barcelona green light 20-year-old's exit, with Leeds keen to strike deal. That's on teamtalk.com. If he's not good enough Barcelona, then we shouldn't touch him with a Bardghji bowl. Bardghji bowl. Very good. He sounds like a Croxteth curry house. And his cousin Argy is quite useful too. Also, sorry. And his Nani's a lovely lady too. Below Alanga in the pecking order for Sweden. So probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. Not true. Well, there we go. That's obviously, I don't think it's actually going to ever get off the ground. So we will carry on looking. I really think the Maeda one should happen, though. I really believe we should get him. Daizen Maeda has got to come. And that's the one I'm focusing on a bit. And there are others still going on. Well, talks going on, maybe. You know, with still links there with these players. So, you know, I think there will still be transfers happening. And while this window's open, it don't shut till, is it September, I believe? August, September. I think September, apparently, it shuts. So we've got plenty of time. And we'll see. I think maybe Konak's going to go, by the looks of it. Possibly Carvalio, off on loan at least. But this Roony Bardghji, it obviously don't look like it's going to happen. It's probably fake. It's not real, as they're saying on there. But we'll obviously wait and see. It may still come up. It may still happen. Who knows? But anyway, guys, this has been the sort of the latest news I thought I'd bring you. I mean, I know it's later than it should have been. As I say, I do apologise. Had a little bit of sort of sunstroke earlier, so I wasn't well. I was obviously in bed for a while, so obviously couldn't do the stream. But anyway, thanks now for everyone that has watched. Luca that was in the live chat, thanks to him. Britain, he was in there earlier. Thanks to everyone that has been watching live on playback. I will be doing other content, obviously more of these probably coming up. We'll obviously do the preview for England, Argentina for that semi-final for the World Cup. That'll be tomorrow now. Fairly early tomorrow, actually. I'm planning on maybe sort of 11:30, 12 o'clock doing that one. Planning to. It might not happen that time, but it will be fairly early. And another one of these, if anything happens with it, any other news comes up, I will do another one of these. But yeah, plenty of content. Anyway, please follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182, and Discord, Steve the B. Also subscribe to Mr. B Football Chat. Obviously, this channel. Smash those likes and keep subbing, guys. Especially if you're new, it's much appreciated. Always love your support. Always great. Please keep it up, guys. Please keep it going. You know, please get my subs going up even more. That'd be great. I'm still on 239, I believe. Hopefully, I still am. It might go up even more. I hope. You know, fingers crossed. But anyway, guys, it's been a good stream. I'm going to bounce. Going to look to see what else is on. I think the first semi-final. I think is tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, it's tomorrow the World Cup first semi-final. I think. I believe. Obviously, we know England is Wednesday, so that's the big one. But anyway, I'm going to bounce, guys, and for the time being, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks once again. Well, I'm out of this place. Cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone. Bye.